All right, y'all, welcome back to That Girl Casey. There's something's going on about a FTX cryptocurrency, whatever, I don't know, but let's try to unpack this together and see what really I think this means for us. Okay, all right. Now, if you have not subscribed to this channel, on this channel, we talk about the inconvenient truth, the news that's going on that the mainstream media doesn't talk about, and I give you an interpretation of how it all fits connected to this big reset, if you will, that we're getting ready to be thrusted into next year. So let's get into it. If you, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you have subscribed, please hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. All right. Thank you. And let's get into it. So first, I wanted to start off with finding out. I woke up and this, FTX, 2 billion client money is missing in the collapse. Crypto exchange FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried denies transferring 10 billion to trading company ran by his girlfriend. This is this guy, Bankman-Fried. And so he's supposed to have autism too. I had a very good friend, Billy Beck, who is good at looking into this stuff and finding out what's going on. So he kind of gave me a little bit of his synopsis. So I'm going to read it. At this early hour, it appears that tens of, and I'm going to tell you why this matters. This matters, guys. Get ready. This matters for a reason. I'm good. At this early hour, it appears that tens of billions of American military aid to Ukraine, which was allegedly used to fight Russia, was cash that Ukraine did not use to fight Russia, but instead invested into FTX. And as you might guess from the bankruptcy filing, now it seems that all the money is gone. Yes, you read that correctly. Instead of using U.S. military aid to fight Russia, Ukraine invested part of it into FTX. And I wonder who got the money. And now it looks like, and right now, it looks like all the money is gone. Democrat donations. Also, at this early hour, it also appears that chief of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, was the number 2 donor to the Democrats. He was outspent by Soros himself, but the money's gone. It seems Ukraine was receiving money from the U.S. Ukraine sent to FTX, and FTX sent to Democrat, who originally voted to send it to Ukraine. At this hour, it appears to some observers to be pure criminal money laundering and criminal conspiracy to violate campaign finance laws. It now seems closely watching observers that this kid buried his own company, his own ashes to make sure Dems won in midterm elections. Yeah, and it seems to have done it by pulling the rug from all those that had funds in there. So the collapse of FTX is now linked not only to Ukraine, but also to U.S. Democrat politicians who got money from Sam Bankman-Fried to campaign for just ended elections. Now, let us look and see who Bankman-Fried is.
Billionaire, because he believes in the concept of earn to give, which means his goal as a human is to make as much money as possible just to give it away. Earn to give. And that's exactly what he's doing.
So let's say that you have $100 and you want to figure out what you can do with it to help the world. Earning to give is thinking about which causes, which charities save the most lives.
This is autism today. You know what they're doing with autism now, by the way? They say that autism is an identifiable thing. You can identify as having autism. This is, I can't stand y'all. Like, I can't. This is serious business. Autism is not something you identify, but they're doing this on, I know why, but nobody wants to have the real jab talk. Anyway, so sorry for the tangent. Anyway, this is what they call autism. Autism is a very serious brain injury. It is a very serious brain injury. But they say this kid has autism. He could look straight into the camera and he is not socially awkward in any capacity, which, by the way, used to be called Asperger's, okay? But this is the autistic kid. Now, don't get me wrong. He looks a little weird. He could do his hair better, but that is not autism.
Lives per dollar. This $100 can go as far as it possibly can to help the world.
Last year, this 29-year-old guy donated $50 million. Next year, he's planning to donate $500 million a year. And next decade, he will probably give away more than $10 billion.
The amount of good that you can do for the future of the world is really large, and it's way more than you can do to actually make yourself happy with anything like that amount of money.
And he is funding everything you can think of. Global warming,
It's one of the biggest problems that we have to tackle together as a world.
COVID-19 preparedness,
We have to be ready for the next pandemic.
neglected tropical diseases,
More than a
So we're gonna stop right there. Hold on. Why am I laughing? Because we deserve this. I'm sorry. Like, look what they've shown. The left, whatever you want to call them, they know what to do. They be like, let's get the weirdest people we could find them and make them sell things, and we'll feel so bad for them that we might even vote for them. Yeah. So this kid, is basically saying invest in the company and then we give it to charity, but then they weren't giving it to charity. That's what this kid was talking about. But the reason why this is important to you who may not have a penny in crypto, I'm going to tell you why. I disagree with Kevin O'Leary TV. More government regulation is not the solution. The lesson of FTX is for investors to do better, to do better due diligence and not just foolishly jump on speculative bandwagons. Also, we need sound money with interest rates set by free markets, not by central banks. Exactly. That's what it is. It's like if we were producing more, man, if we would start drilling, get the oil that we need to fund the energy that we need to get the gas for the trucks, to go get the supplies and, and all that, and start getting supplies for demand, we could start getting the ball moving again. And then, then maybe jobs could still pay a little bit more where people will come to the jobs. And at this point, if people not coming to the jobs, then use the daggone AI. Y'all about to use it anyway. Use the machines to do whatever it is that you need to do. I don't know, figure it out. But there's a will, there's a way. But if we were really producing and then getting the demand to the people, you know what I'm saying? We could start to maybe slowly turn some of this back, stop some of this government spending. I'm sitting here as a registered nurse YouTuber who has not taken an economy class. I'm just speaking on what I feel like is right. But guess what? The people who know better than me, that's not what they want to do. Why I've never been into Bitcoin is because of this. I've never been into Bitcoin because I don't know, man. I just felt like one day the government would come and pirate it. I do.
Without proper oversight, cryptocurrencies, it risks harming everyday Americans. So this is something that clearly we monitor and that we see as an important issue. But the most recent news further underscores these concerns and highlights why prudent regulation of cryptocurrencies is indeed needed. The White House, along with the relevant agencies, will again closely monitor the situation as it develops.
Mm-hmm. I know you will. That's what y'all do. That's the regulation of cryptocurrency needed. Of course. Let me tell you something right now. It's all set up by design. Everybody's like, oh my God, this thing. I don't know what this FTX thing is, but they went bankrupt and a lot of people are finding out a lot of things about it. And the money went to do a bunch of crazy stuff. The money went to do a bunch of crazy things that it wasn't supposed to do. But I'm going to tell you this, it's all set up by design. What happens? People are going to complain. How could this happen? How could this happen? We need more government oversight instead of, and mind you, the government is implicated in this situation a little bit. No, we ain't worried about FTX because it could hurt the American people. Now we got to grab it and control it. That's what they do. There's germs outside. We got to grab everything and control it. Go back and watch my video about, Fed Now, CBDC. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. We should have a parallel economy when it comes to this centralized banking system, but I don't know if it's going to be something that can be done online. I simply just don't think it can. But I'm just a little girl who turns on a microphone and just looks at things with common sense. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm just saying. But it's coming. And they're going to launch the website in 2023. It's just a little, primary little something. The story about this FTX thing it looks crazy. It looks like a lot of hoopla. And guess what? In about a week, we're going to stop talking about it, if even a week. But it's all connected. There's a problem here. Something went bad. Got to fix it for you. Why don't we regulate some more and make sure this never happens again? That's why I don't even complain no more about nothing when it comes to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Today, my bank gave me issues and all this stuff, but I'm like, I'm not even gonna complain because they're gonna say, well, with Fed now, we won't have those issues. Everything will be just instant, digitalized, and ready to go. You don't gotta sell me nothing like that. Okay. That's how they do now. When we complained about COVID, oh, we didn't get the data back fast enough. They said that they want to modernize, you know what I'm saying? Modernize the healthcare system so that this doesn't happen again. It's called real-time surveillance. Okay. I know where these people go with this stuff, but I had to talk about it because I was like, here we go. Here we go. Man, this is happening. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. If you have not subscribed yet to this channel, please hit subscribe. Help a sister out. We are digging into everything. We're digging in. All right. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next video. Bye.